drums was the instrument that came easiest to me. It was much easier than piano. I went through a lot of piano lessons when I was a child, and I could play, but I didn't have as much fun as I did when I played the drums. So since it was easy, I did what was easy for me. Anybody that plays great. I see anybody could be famous, could not be famous, but any musician that is playing really good and very musical, I kind of get inspired by that. Bit of both now. Right now I'm in the 50-50 stage. Obviously live is I mean, being in the moment and with the people watching and all that adrenaline is great. But getting heavily into production now, I kind of enjoy the sound thing in the studio, tracking and editing and stuff like that. Currently I work with a lot of Indian classical fusion groups like Niladri Kumar's band, Ravichari Crossing, Rakesh Chaurasiya, Rakesh and Friends. Obviously working with my dad and his various projects, and working on an album right now with a new group with Selva Ganesh, Karthik and Ravi Kulur from South India. So that's a new group called Arka that will be out soon. I'm in the middle of working on my own album, so that's in the works. Doing a lot of projects with dad, doing a fusion album, an Indian fusion album, a Latin jazz album, and a piano trio kind of mainstream jazz album. It's very easy to use as opposed to tape, you know. And for a person like me who's a musician first and a tech guy second, it helps me edit, it helps me record, it helps me put together a song in a very non-complicated way. So I think DAWs right now are very helpful for that. There's a joke with modern recording these days is like, it's not a perfect take, but it's cool, we'll fix it later. So that is a dangerous thing. You shouldn't get too complacent with that and use the tools to fix your playing or to fix your musicality. I think that's very important. The playing and the musicality should come from the human being, and you should use the DAWs to enhance that. So that's a fine line. As you can see behind me, my Sonodynes are the main guys because I have to listen to the music that I'm doing and recording. Also, my Audix microphones are very important to me for my drum sound. My preamps, the Daking Mic P4, Canadian Labs, and of course my Focusrite as my ADA sound card, and Cubase. That's what I use and that's what I work on every day. Very important because it's translating what you're playing. It's the sound that eventually you want everybody to hear. And I think flatter the monitors, the better it is, because less coloring will give you a much better point of view as to what your music is going to sound on different platforms. The first time I used them was I'd recorded a live show in Pune with dad, and I was kind of doing the video editing, pasting with the audio, and then I started listening to them through that. And I liked it. Was very clean. It didn't give any enhanced lows or highs, so I like that. I like to listen to things that are as flat as possible. So then that gives me options to tweak it the way I want to tweak it. And then recently with this project Arka, I've been recording drums for it this week, and this is the first time I've heard the drums come out through the Sonodynes, and I'm very happy with it. It's comfortable. A lot of speakers I've heard in my experience have a different color to them. Some have enhanced lows, some have very pristine highs and stuff like that, which sometimes is good to just listen to music. But if you're working on tweaking music and mixing and stuff like that, I prefer a flatter response, and I think the Sonodynes give you that. And it really helps you push your creativity in mixing. And I think that's a crucial point.